Good afternoon and welcome to the presentation of the business made by Alexander Kachinovsky, the member of the board of directors of Gem4me Investments plc on Thursday, October 18th of 2018. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of Mr. Kachinovsky. Mr. Kachinovsky speaking. Welcome to the presentation of the business, during which we will discuss the latest notions regarding our business as well as our current stage of development, what stages we've already accomplished, and what stages we have yet to achieve as part of our major project. This will also discuss the vision of the board of directors regarding the project, what has already been accomplished, and what has yet to be done. We've been creating our global Gem4me messenger ever since 2015, yet today our project has transformed to a completely new level as we are also creating the market space platform along with our messenger, and I will discuss it in further detail in this presentation. Firstly, I would like to note that we are a very unusual company as our major project has already received more than $32 million, half of which, about $17 million, is the referral program. But nonetheless, this is a major amount that is directed towards the development, promotion, and administrative expenses of our project, as we are highly motivated and are striving for our one major goal of building our Gem4me and selling it. As of today, all the work that was done to this point has led to the fact that the business on its own is worth $157 million, a major milestone and indication that the business continues to increase in value and develop further and gain speed. In addition, our user base is just picking up and continues to grow, which directly influences the value of our project and helps it be promoted even further. This is just the mere beginning as we are aiming for much higher values, and I will depict why it will happen shortly. Furthermore, I am proud to announce that development of our major and global project is currently in its final stages in most of its aspects. The project can be separated into three main parts, first one being the Gem4me messenger itself. Additionally, out of the three main aspects of our project, the messenger is the first one being the foundation. As you can see on this slide, there is 99% of it completed already, and there are only minor additions left to do in order to keep the messenger fully convenient and useful. It has been operating with its basic functionality successfully for quite a while now, and many are using it. Yet, there are still some functions today that some users desperately need, such as read receipts, forward function, quote function, picture gallery, favorites folder, and other notions. Additionally, there are also two new additions which will be released shortly in the Discover platform and the advertising platform for informational chats, which I will discuss in further detail later on in this presentation. Additionally, we've also launched our market space already, and there are functional stores on it at this time, and it is 90% complete. While we are currently working on improving its design for better convenience and simplicity of use for our users, as well as the advertising platform will be added to MarketSpace too. And lastly, Smart Wallet, the financial portion of our market space, which is crucial for its proper functioning. Our Smart Wallet, which boasts such great services as Richland and Back for Cash that are both already operating. Moreover, the Smart Wallet portion is currently being finalized with only several months needed to finalize it and fully unleash it. And now, there's a rather different task set for us. The task of massive promotion of our application, as we are striving to have millions of users and we are preparing for this major stage with full force in order to maximize the potential outcomes of our promotional and advertising campaigns. Nowadays, nothing promotes itself on its own as any project needs extensive promotion. For instance, the famous Telegram Messenger spent about $75 million on just the promotion over the course of 2015 and 2016 in order to become one of the more popular messengers. It is well known that promotion is way costlier than the development itself. We estimate for our current need in investments to be about $100 million, out of which about $5 million will go towards finalizing the development of the project itself, and $95 million will be used for a major promotional campaign of the application, as our goal remains the same: 200 million users all over the world. Having analyzed the potential sources for generating the necessary amount of investments, we concluded for the following three main aspects. Apart from our existing and very powerful network of Gem4me partners, as they have already provided $34 million, we also now have ICO funds and crypto investors, as we are currently having our own ICO, and, of course, venture capital funds that are highly interested in finding technological projects like ours in order to invest in them. And now, I would like to discuss the topic of our market space, as we've made the absolute right decision to start developing our global commercial and financial platform, as back when we just started developing the Messenger, we knew that we could not just create another Messenger. The Messenger had to have something major in it in order to make it the next big thing. Our market space platform is this exact notion, as more and more companies start looking in this direction, but we are already ahead of the competition. So, what is a marketplace? Our market space is a global version of marketplace that is a universal block platform that unites merchants and customers in a prompt manner online. It is also a new type of marketing, as it is a concept of bidirectional commerce, which means that either a business or an individual entrepreneur offers goods and services and receives feedback from customers, which creates a unique business interaction of a new kind and more efficiently. Given that a marketplace has modern IT solutions, considers supply and demand, and creates bidirectional connection with consumers, it knows their likes and dislikes, gathers similar products for a user, which helps a business build its operations way more efficiently, and for a customer to make purchases while also considering opinions of previous customers. Moreover, a consumer holds a real power due to his ability to choose and is able to influence a change in the business for companies and merchants that offer their products and services. In addition, the E-commerce Research Foundation study shows that marketplaces will conduct up to 50% of sales volumes in the nearest 4 years. An example for a marketplace would be AliExpress, eBay, and other similar platforms in various countries, which is exactly what we are creating currently. Marketplace is the next revolutionary stage of e-commerce evolution, as before e-commerce meant simply making purchases online, while marketplace makes these purchases to a new level, making the process much more prompt, simple, and convenient. Consequently, a marketplace is a notion that is desired by many investors, as there are always monetary flows where sales are conducted, as well as advertising and commissions. Therefore, marketplaces have higher amounts of interest towards them compared to other projects. Therefore, seeing all the tendencies of the market today and having created our bot platform in 2017 as the foundation for our market space and other services, we realized that market space is capable of becoming its own project due to its size and volume. It is a global commercial and financial platform created on the foundation of a messenger, meaning that both the messenger have its own value, just like the Viber messenger or Telegram messenger, which don't have a marketplace, as well as our market space can be a separate product and is able to be attached to any other messenger as well. These products can be seen both as one and as separate entities. Therefore, we've launched a simultaneous development of both of these products, the messenger being more complete compared to our market space with its main foundation already created. It is very hard to estimate aspects regarding the sale just yet, but it is obvious that we have more instruments and opportunities due to the fact that we can have one product in general and two separate products which can either be sold as one or separately. At that point, it will all depend on negotiations with potential buyers. Moreover, having mentioned the required amount to finalize the projects and promote them, we established a way for raising the necessary funds by creating a new company in Malta, Gem4me Market Space, with 20 million of shares and its core, and out of them 9,800,000 preferred shares for investors, out of which 1,960,000 shares are reserved for investors of Gem4me Investments plc, and 10,200,000 common shares for E-Investment Holdings SA, which is meant for developers and administration. in order to finance the development and promotion of this very valuable project. Additionally, those partners and investors who've already invested in the development of the Messenger and MarketSpace received an equal amount of shares of the new Gem4me MarketSpace company as of October 1st of 2018, complimentary. Ownership of these shares will be depicted in the business centers by the end of this month. Additionally, we also have a very monetary promotion in effect until November 1st, as partners who achieve the required CCA level of 1 and purchase packages of Gem4me Investments PLC will receive the gift from the new company. 54 shares of Gem4me MarketSpace is issued for every Invest 1 package, consequently 108 shares for an Invest 2 package, and so on. And a sponsor receives up to a half of the shares of Gem4me MarketSpace, up to 27 shares for every Invest 1 package, which is in accordance to the differentiated marketing. Let's now discuss our MarketSpace and its capabilities in further details, as it is already created and operating, what we are doing to it and how. Firstly, MarketSpace offers such advantages as having a store of any size and kind, as well as we offer opportunities for small entrepreneurs who don't even have a website to create their own stores to sell their products in any region, ability to offer any kind of a product or service, ability to host even a large store with thousands of products and the chat for direct communication with customers, ability to trade beyond the limits of one city or even country, purchasing products for encrypted currencies, receiving analytics of the crypto market, and even receiving cashback for personal purchases. These are just a portion of all the numerous capabilities that MarketSpace is able to offer. Moreover, here are some examples of the markets that are currently working on our MarketSpace platform, such as the One Viola streetwear clothing brand from the United States that delivers all over the world, the popular international Gem4me franchise, and even services of an independent financial consultant, Ekaterina Leontьeva, and many others. We are currently working on making the process of searching for a particular market or product much more simple as well. Additionally, there are two simple ways to create a store, as first one being for those who already have a functioning website, for whom the process of adding their store to MarketSpace is extremely simple. Process that would take no more than 5 minutes, or for those who don't have a functioning website, the person would have to enter each product that the store will offer manually, which is very convenient for those merchants who may not have websites just yet. That is all that needs to be done in order to start a new way for generating sales for one store free of charge and in a matter of minutes with more than 6 million of potential customers right away. Another important topic to discuss is why we are so sure that our messenger will be worth a lot of money, as monetization will be a major part of our application, the aspect that is essential for investors looking to purchase our messenger and estimate his or her returns. Firstly, I would like to depict that by far not all the messengers have monetization today. We continue to analyze the market that we are on today and strive to innovate in order to prosper in the future. Let's take a look at the most popular messengers, where WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger have no monetization at all. Viber received monetization in 2017 with sticker packs, advertising, and calls that need to be paid for. Line received monetization in 2016, while WeChat, that is currently valued at $80 billion, has monetization for Marketplace, which is a leading market platform in China, but is only limited to China and does not operate beyond its borders. Snapchat also introduced monetization from major advertisers, and their monetization grew from $10 billion to $24 billion in 2017. Telegram doesn't have any monetization currently, but with the introduction of its Gram coin, it is expected. Our monetization is planned for all the stages of the project for the Messenger, for MarketSpace, and for Smart Wallet, as a portion of these services are already operating. For instance, you may notice that after making a call, advertisements are now depicted, which generates earnings for the messenger once it is clicked on, as the more people proceed through the link of the advertisement, the higher the cash flow will be. Secondly, we are planning to create a separate section in the messenger with large advertisers in it, similar to the Discover page on Snapchat, which generates about $500 million per month for Snapchat, And lastly, earnings from advertising placed in informational chats, which generate quite a respectable amount of profits. Moreover, as of today, we see market space as the core source of generating revenue, as whenever there are any types of products or services for sale, the merchants understand the importance of advertising his or her products, as the example shows what this type of advertising looks like on eBay currently. Whenever there are a lot of merchants selling similar products, he or she will pay for advertising for the products of their store to pop up more often and increase the chance of new customers making purchases in their store. And lastly, Smart Wallet already has two financial sources of earnings, which are Richland and Back for Cash, while major earnings are also planned once the crypto fiat service is completed, which will allow to exchange cryptocurrency into fiat currencies, as well as our Gem4me coin will generate earnings as well. These are the three main sources of monetization that we are currently working on introducing. At the same time, please note the amounts that our messenger has been valued at by independent auditing companies of 47, 86, and 156 million of dollars back when none of these financial instruments were not operating. These were the values for just the messenger itself, without market space, without Smart Wallet, and all of their services. Simply imagine how much higher the value of the messenger will be when we show the financial flows of the messenger and its functions after we introduce all of these monetization aspects. The growth potential for the value of Gem4me Messenger and global commercial and financial market space platform is exponentially higher than the values received in 2017 and 2018. This is exactly what we are working on currently. Here are some examples of the values of other messengers, but please note that these are values based on a data a few years ago, and these messengers are worth more nowadays. All of these messengers are worth billions, and this notion depicts that the market of messengers is extremely valuable. Yet, there are no messengers with market space there yet, except for WeChat, which is restricted to in China use only and cannot operate worldwide like us. So, to conclude, what stage are we currently at? Firstly, we've accomplished a great amount ever since 2015 when we started creating the Messenger and are now at the point of almost being finished with Market Space and Smart Wallet. At the same time, we've created a fantastic team of developers, administrators, army of fans, and partners who continue to provide us with priceless help. No other messengers have these advantages. And thirdly, we know exactly what needs to be done, as we've established precisely what we have to accomplish, which is crucial, as by knowing what we need to do, we can finish and accomplish the goals much sooner and effectively. As of today, we are at the final stretch, as given all three of these aspects of us accomplishing a great amount, having an impeccable team and knowing what exactly is left to do, we know that there is not long until the end now. Our future is close. Become a part of this future, keep on striving and working hard together with us for the purpose of achieving our one common goal. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, and until we meet next time.